Hello, welcome. It's great to be with you. This is a very exciting year for us here now at St. Rose. We want to talk to you briefly about our catechesis, about what we'll do with our children and families this year. We've had a long time to think about this with the pandemic. Now we're ready to start our catechetical efforts again, and we'll be starting our catechetical efforts by having families and our children come to Mass at 9:30 every Sunday outside. There'll be a special Mass at 9:30. 9:30 will be a Mass meant to attract families and children, and following the Mass, our efforts at religious education will happen. Every Sunday after Mass, one or two different groups will meet in the gathering space for a different sort of activity or program. You're going to hear more about this through the tape that follows. But our basic belief is that the first catechesis is always the Mass. And so we want to invite everyone to come to Mass. The Mass is what has sustained us even through the pandemic. But now, given the importance of the Mass, we'd like to re-energize ourselves and reset what we've been doing with our catechetical program. So that's what we'd like to talk about throughout this program and presentation that you're about to see. So please look carefully, listen to what the grade levels involved with your children are like, and we certainly look forward to being with you and making this a very lively and a very energetic and spiritual effort on our part that will be a real blessing to your families and to your children. So thanks for listening. Please pay attention to registration, and you can register now and then see what will happen in the grade levels of your children. Thanks, and God bless you.
Hi, I'm Rosemarie Sabatella, and I work here at St. Rose of Lima with the Faith Formation Group. I wanted to spend a few moments to go through how to register your children for our new Faith Formation Reset program. What that means is we've been working over the past several months trying to restructure the program and invite our families and our students back to the church. So this new program will be centered around the Sunday 9:30 a.m. Mass. For more information on how the program will be structured per grade, you will get that information in the subsequent video. But for now, I'm here to just explain how to register your child for Faith Formation this year. The first thing you'll do is you'll get an email from me with a link to our registration form, which is located in our web-based system called eREALM. Some of you may be familiar with that because that's how we did Faith Formation registration in the past. And if anyone is new to eREALM, contact the office and we'll set you up with an ID and password. But for existing families, you will get a link, and this is how you will register. I'm going to share my screen so you can see what it will look like. As soon as you click on the link, you'll be brought to our sign-in screen. And your sign-in is usually your email address and whatever password that you set up for eREALM. If you forgot your password, all you need to do is click on this button, this link. The system will send you an email so that you can reset your password. So I'm going to go ahead and put my password in. Okay, once you're in eREALM, the first thing you're going to do is look up your family data to ensure that we have your correct home address, your correct emails, and cell phone numbers. These are very important for each of our registrants, just in case we need to contact anyone. And here is where it's going to have all my contact information. And if I want to edit my profile, I just click on this button. It says Edit Profile. Hit Save to save any changes. If you click on Personal Information, it'll continue, and you can update birthdays, grade, and school for each one of your children. Once you've updated your contact information, then we'll ask you to go in. Under Communications, there's something called Events. If you click on the Events link, it'll bring up what we need you to register for Faith Formation 2021-2022, K through 9th grade. If you click on that, it'll bring you to the screen that'll allow you to register your child. So you go ahead and click on Register Today or Register Somewhere. It'll bring you to the screen where on the left side, we have some information that we ask that you take a few moments to read. And it's just basically explaining to you that we have a new program. Don't be confused by the start and end dates that the system puts on top. That's just for internal purposes only. The program will begin on October 3rd, and you will be receiving a faith formation calendar of events in your email that will explain by grade when each grade will be meeting. We ask that you please register by September 30th. Here we talk about tuition. The tuition this year will be $30 per family, not per student, and it's on a monthly basis that you can pay this fee. What we're introducing this year is a new contribution envelope that you'll receive in the mail with your normal envelope contribution envelopes. Your first payment of $30 for the month of October must be paid with registration. And if you choose to pay the full year's tuition of $300 for the entire family, again, not per student, then you just need to select this option once on your registration screen. Even though it appears for each child you're registering, only select the full tuition rate once. In addition, I'll show you there's a Sacramental area where you can select if you have a first Eucharist child, a second grader receiving first Eucharist, or a ninth grader receiving confirmation. You'll be able to select that in your registration and pay the appropriate corresponding sacramental preparation fees. Those are on a child basis, not per family. So each child that's receiving, you would need to select that particular fee. Okay. So now, once you're at the screen on the right-hand side, you should see your entire family tree. So I have my husband, myself, and my 3 children. I'm going to register today my 2 daughters, Melissa and Serena, and I'm going to hit the next button. What will come up is the first child's name that you selected, in this case, Melissa. Here are the additional items I was talking about. You have the option to add the full tuition option of $270, which will be added to the normal monthly $30 fee. So if I choose that, it'll make the tuition, the total cost, $300 for the year. If I don't choose that, then the system will only charge you $30 for the month of October. And then each month after that, you can pay using your contribution envelopes. If Melissa was in second grade and I needed her to receive first Eucharist, or she's eligible to receive first Eucharist, I would select Sacramental Preparation Fee. That fee is $100 per student, and that'll be added to the normal monthly family rate of $30 per month. But that's a one-time fee, you pay it once, and that's it. Okay, and the same goes for confirmation. If you have a confirmation, a ninth grader who's receiving confirmation this year, you would select Sacrament Preparation Fee for that child of $100, and again, it'll get added to your total cost at the end. Okay. If you don't have any sacramental preparation this year, you do not have to choose that. And if you choose not to pay the full tuition, you don't have to select any of these options, and it'll just default to the $30 fee for the month of October. Okay, then you continue on and you answer the questions for each child. So for Melissa, I need to say whether she's a returning student or a new student. If she's a returning student, then her information will pre-populate. If she's a new student, then you have to enter the information. Okay? You're going to be doing this for each child that you're registering, right? Then as I scroll down, it now has my second child that I selected. If you're only registering one child, then you would stop here and go on to payment. But since I selected 2 children, I will continue with Serena. She's going to receive confirmation this year. So once you've completed entering all of your child's registration information, you will come to this screen, which will show on the right-hand side what the tuition is. So in this case, we have 2 children registered. We're only paying a $30 family registration fee for the month, plus the one sacramental fee for Serena that I chose because she's receiving confirmation this year, and that's $100. So in total, it's $130. You would click on register and pay. If this button is grayed out, that means that we do not have a payment method in the system for you. So you would just click on add new payment method, and here's where you type in your credit card information. Once you enter in all of your credit card information and hit save, it'll show up here with it'll say that in my case, it's Rose's account, and that's how I'm going to pay for this class, and I hit register and pay. Once you select register and pay, that confirms your registration. You should then get an email from Realm that says that your registration is complete. So we hope that this has been helpful for you. And if you have any questions during the process, please don't hesitate to call us here at the office at 973-379-3912. Thank you so much, and we welcome the students back to our new Faith Formation Reset program.